Hello. So in this video, I am going to talk about the consequences of a restraining order. If you haven't seen my other videos with regards to the three types of domestic violence cases, how to get a TRO, how we handle a restraining order, I recommend that you go and watch those videos. This is Attorney Ade Omojala, once again from Omojala Law. So, what are the consequences of a restraining order? It can be The consequences can be very dire, right? I mean, one, it goes into your record. It's basically a red flag that this person is a security risk. It means that in this society, a judge has heard a case, someone accused you of posing a danger to them. The judge heard the case on both sides and determined, agree with the plaintiff that you are in fact posing, a danger to someone, and therefore they need to put a law in place, to an order in place, telling you to stay away from the person's home, their businesses, where they work. In some cases, their family, or if their kids involved, the kids, etc., etc. It's a red flag for employers because such a person is potentially a liability where there is a restraining order in your name. And it's nationwide, right? Everywhere you go, they can pull it up and see on a background check that this person has a restraining order in their name. Another way that this can affect you, aside from employers, is that it can affect you from getting licenses to do work. If you want to be a lawyer, work in medicine, like a nurse or a doctor, or a pharmacist, even in real estate, you want to be a realtor, you want to be a real estate broker, if you want to be a plumber, you want to be a plumber and work with water and pipes, there are boards that review all these applications. And one of the issues that the board can have a concern about is a restraining order in your name. It is very possible that a board can deny you a license to work in a particular field because of a restraining order. This is very serious business. A final way that a restraining order can affect you is that it can prohibit you from getting licensing to have a weapon, a firearm, right? And so these are very serious consequences, and it's very difficult to get rid of a restraining order once it's in place. You would have to go through a process. I've seen cases that just didn't work out. They were not able to remove it from their names, and there are other cases that it works. So you're better off trying to avoid a restraining order as much as possible. If you're charged with a restraining order, I advise you to get an attorney. I advise you to call us at Omojala Law. We've handled these things successfully. Hello, this is Attorney Ade Omojala from Omojala Law, right here in Newark, New Jersey. I've been practicing law for over 14 years. I cover the areas of litigation, immigration, domestic violence slash family law, and DUIs, driving under the influence. Please search Omojala Law, that's Omojola, into any of your favorite search engines, and it'll pull up our website, our location, and our contact information. I'm looking forward to speaking with you. Again, this is Attorney Ade Omojala from Omojala Law, located right here in Newark, New Jersey, and I'm looking forward to solving your